That thing was 100 miles away from the line of scrimmage. Golly Moses. Terry, what about the kick and the penalty?
Tommy, 34 yards on the kick, -5 on the return. Add another 13-yard penalty. Lebanon starts on their own 13.
Slot left, I set. Crutchfield's a tailback. Dirkson's a fullback. We give it to Dirkson, and he runs up the middle and gets to the 15 and gets close to the 16 or maybe the 15 and a half. So we start down on the 13, and now we're on the 15, and we're 2nd and 8. And if we sound like we're for Lebanon back there, we are.
Well, that's where we're from. No excuses there.
2nd down and 8.
2nd down.
And the ball is on the 15. We come out with a slot left. Gardner's a slot back. Corley's a split end. We're in a I. Triplett's a quarterback. You'll look for the hot. He's got a man. Ogle caught it. Knocked down 28. 1st down. We hit our big tight end, Scott Ogle, right in the numbers. Triplett to Ogle and carried it to the 28 and got a 1st down. So we hit our tight end on a hot pass, faking to the fullback and raising up and hitting.
Terry, I don't know if you've got your stats on Ogle in front of you or not, but he's made some big catches. Not a lot of catches, but he's picked up a lot of yards this year.
You're right, Tommy. He had 6 receptions coming into the night. 2 of those for touchdown, averaging over 17 yards of reception.
6-0 Lebanon. We 1st and 10 on our 28, and we run Crutchfield up the middle, and he's just not getting anywhere. Stopped at the line. Tommy almost standing straight up when he ran that football that time. He got knocked down and maybe lost a little bit out of it. Let's check the markers over there. I think he lost a yard, or at least a half a yard. We'll say no gain, 2nd and 10, but we've got to get a little bit more daylight in there. Crutchfield's running maybe straight up too much.
Well, it looked like Dirkson was on the ground when he hit the line of scrimmage, that maybe they had taken on the fullback in the hole and created a pile right there.
So we have been to the air. We may go to it again. They slowed a running game down. We're 2nd and 10. We run straight up the middle to Dirkson again, and this time he got about 3 to the 31. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. Our passing has been pretty good. We had a long one that was complete, but they said no, and we've hit a couple in the flat, and we've hit Ogle on a hot pass.
Here comes Alan Bentley with the play from Coach Mark Medley. We have been doing a little bit of signaling from the sideline.
We're 3rd down right now and 7. 3rd and 7 on a 31. Lebanon 6, Shelbyville 0. And we're in the 2nd quarter with 9 minutes. Back to pass, Triplett, looking. Long. Corley, incomplete down on the 39. We were trying to go down, out, and deep. Corley went down, out, but Binkley covered that thing very, very well. Got help from his free safety forward. Pass incomplete. 4th down and 7. The Shelbyville crowd applauds their defense.
Bruce, at least we got a 1st down and able to move it out a little bit and trying to let this field position work for us. Not much wind at all tonight. The flag's hanging limp. Skullroot to kick, Binkley to return.
Skull stands on the 16 and punts it away. Line drive punt. Back to Buchanan, our chicken, knocked down on a 44. He caught the ball and ran it back, caught by Carpenter. That was Stacy Carpenter that caught the football on about the 40 and got back to the 44. Terry, how far?
Skullroot's punt, Bruce, 32 yards, 7 yards on the return. Shelbyville with good field position on their own 44.
Ball on a 44. We're leading 6-0 on a Crutchfield touchdown. We missed our extra point. We're about 4 minutes into the 2nd quarter. They take it and they run their fullback, and he went up the middle and he pounded across the 45 and got to the 46. And that was Sean Rowe, their big leading rusher of the year. He got 2. Let's give him 3 to the 47, 2nd and 7.
Bruce, most of these guys on the Shelbyville team go both ways. 14 people play 22 positions. 4th quarter, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of shape they're in, how they have fared against our guys.
They're in a split backfield. They run an option and pitch it back, and we're over there, and we knock him down, and he got a yard or 2, and that's about it. They run an option. They don't run that a lot, but they ran the option, and he pitched it and they got up to the 48, and that's about it. Gave him a couple of yards. They're looking at 3rd down and 6.
The ball carrier on that play, Mark Ford, a sophomore, he hasn't had a lot of plays this year, just 72 carries, but 450 yards, 6.5 yards per carry, and 4 touchdowns. When they get him in the game, normally he's not in there to block anybody. He's in there to run the football.
Fast-moving football game. 7:24 and a half. Lebanon 6, Shelbyville 0. Send a man in motion. That's Ford coming toward us. They run a trap, fake the trap, throw the pass, caught. I don't think he got the 1st down. They caught the football on the across the 50 down on the 47, and they're looking like they're about 2 yards short. They had to go to the 46. They're about on the 47 and a half. They need a yard and a half. 4th down and a yard and a half, almost 2. Shelbyville may punt. Let's see if they try to draw off all sides. We have to be real cautious of that. We're 6:50 left and a half. We're leading 6-0. Brinkley standing deep. He's going to punt it. The snap is back. The punt is away. End over end. That's a good one. Hit on the 15, rolled, and, well, it won't hardly roll any at all. It hit on the 16 and rolled to the 15, and that's it. Pretty good turf out here on this field. Bermuda grass, and it's in good shape, and it hit on the 16 and went a yard to the 15.
Terry, what about that kick?
From the 47 down at the 15, 32 yards. Lebanon takes over again deep in their own territory on their own 15.
This reminder, you're listening to this broadcast on WFMQ 91.5 Lebanon and Lebanon Cablevision 3.
Lebanon comes with a slot left. Alan Bentley slips up now. We're unbalanced, I think. We send a man in motion. That's Carlos Kendall. We run that sweep to an unbalanced line. We've got a good cookout block. We cut it back in. Crutchfield's got good yardage. He crossed the 20. He to the 25. He's to the 29. We went unbalanced. We slid Alan Bentley up, went unbalanced, sent a man in motion, and ran all the way to the 29 and got 14 yards from Crutchfield.
And Bruce, the motion man, if I'm not mistaken, was Carlos Kendall, and Kendall is a load at 201 pounds coming in motion as a lead blocker. We got a couple of great blocks at the point of attack. 1st down for the Blue Devils.
So Lebanon came with an unbalance and sent a man in motion. We're late getting that play, and we got to hurry out of the huddle. We're up to the line now with a slot right, and we send Carlos Kendall, our tight end, in motion. We're unbalanced again. We run a dive straight up the middle, flag down. And I'm wondering about this flag. We send our tight end in motion, and let's check the call. I think we're probably going to get called for 6 men on the line.
Illegal shift.
I think what happened is on the other side, somebody's got to move up on the line because Carlos moved off of it. You got to have 7 men on the line. I think we only had 6.
So our slot apparently did not come all the way on the line of scrimmage. Or
5-yard penalty back to the 24. Probably what the call was. We're taking our tight end, sending him in motion, but when we do that, we've got to move our slot back up on the line to have 7 on the line. I don't think Alan Bentley moved up, or whoever the slot was.
Or didn't move up far enough.
Exactly. Slot right, and we're 1st and 15. He moved up that time. I'm sure he's not. He may not be up enough this time. We send Ogle in motion. We run the sweep. It's coming to the right. Crutchfield cuts it back in and got 2 yards to the 25, maybe the 26. That's what happened, Tommy. Alan Bentley was almost not up again to the line of scrimmage. 26-yard line, a pickup of about 3. We're 2nd down and 12.
Joe Gardner coming in with the play from Blue Devil head coach Mark Medley. Once again, that offensive front, a couple of changes from last week as we have Hatfield, Richardson at a guard, Hicks the center, Rose at a guard, Donnie Self back at right tackle, the first time he's had any lengthy time on offense since the Gallatin game.
Slot left and an eye set. They take it and run. Our wingback trap to Gardner and won't get much. We tried to trap their tackles. And Joe Gardner carrying it for the first time ran to the 27-yard line, and that's where they'll spot it on the 27. We're 3rd down, and we've got to go to the 39. We need about 12. 3rd down and 12.
Terry, that slot trap, the slice trap's been a good one for us with Joe running the ball.
All year long, Tommy, it's been a very good play for Lebanon. Joe averaging over 8 yards a carry.
Pro set, Corley split out here wide to the left. Back to pass, looking down the middle, throwing in, caught. Bentley, great catch. Did it give him the first down? He was there, and they moved it back. And
We
he
got
didn't get it, or did he get it? No, Tommy, where they're spotting it, he don't
One of
have
the
it.
officials is moving it, Bruce.
You're exactly right. This one on this side.
Is calling it here. Yep. If they change the spot, it's a first down. There we go.
They changed the spot. One official did, and Tommy, that's the same one who's been really giving us the bad spot. He was giving us another one. This one came in and overruling, give us a pretty good spot. I think we got a first down now. Alan Bentley on the 39. That official on that far side is really messed up 3 times. First down, Lebanon. If it had been left up to him, it would have not have been there.
Bruce, I got to give this guy on the near side credit. He would not be changed. He knew he had the right spot, and I promise there was a good 1.5 yard difference between the two spots.
Thaxton wants a timeout for Shelbyville. He may go talk to the referees. We'll take a 30-second break. Ball is spotted on the 39. Well, let's see. The head linesman was going to spot it on the 37. He got overruled by the side judge to the 39. Alan Bentley, and while we was talking about this, made a heck of a catch on a ricochet off of Shelbyville defender. First and 10, Lebanon. 3:30 and a half. Lebanon leads 6-0. Slot left, I set. Triplets a quarterback. They're in a 53 defense. Shelbyville. We take it and we run Crutchfield. He's got good yardage. He got 4 or 5 off the right tackle. Crossed the 40 and got to the 44. They're going to say his knee touched on the 43. Got 4. 2nd and 6. Crutchfield running the ball.
Richardson doing a good job in there at left guard for the Blue Devils. Jonathan just 155 pounds. He's a senior, and he's matched up